Hi, dear students. I welcome all of you to this class. In this class, we are going to discuss the we are going to see the brief introduction to the class 12 chemistry. So, the class 12 chemistry is very interesting. Units are there in this chemistry, and if you compare the syllabus of the class 12 chemistry with the class 1, it is very limited compared to the class 11. So in the today's class we are discussing the what are the units are there and what all the things we need to study in the class 12 chemistry and how we need to deal this subject we are going to discuss here. So the class 12 chemistry syllabus, if you see, the syllabus is divided into three sections, that is organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry and physical chemistry. The organic chemistry carries the weightage of 41 marks in the examination, and inorganic chemistry carries carries 28 marks weightage, and physical chemistry carries the 36 marks weightage. There are 7 units are there in the organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry has, that is 4 units, and then physical chemistry has 5 units. So we will discuss the what all the units are there in the class 12, or what all the units are there in the organic chemistry, inorganic and physical chemistry. So the organic chemistry has 7 chapters or 7 units. Here we are discussing the haloalkenes and haloarenes, alcohols, phenols and ethers, and aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids, organic compounds containing nitrogen, biomolecules, polymers and chemistry in everyday life. So the haloalkenes and haloarenes we are studying here. The what are the haloalkenes and haloarenes we study here, and then methods of preparation of haloalkenes and haloarenes, and what are the physical and chemical properties of these compounds, and and what are the uses of these compounds we are discuss. And the weightage is 6 marks for these haloalkenes and haloarenes in the exam. And similarly the alcohols, phenols and ethers, here also we will study same, that is nomenclature, classification, what are the chemical and physical properties, uses of these compounds, and we will study here. Similarly, that is for aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids, and it carries the weightage of 8 marks in the exam. And next is, that is organic compounds, that is containing nitrogen. Here we discuss the organic compounds of the nitrogen, and what are those compounds, and how the physical and chemical properties are there, and what are the uses of these compounds we will discuss. And it carries 6 marks weightage in the exam. And next is, that is biomolecules. It's a very small topic and very interesting topic. Here we will discuss the what are the biomolecules are there, we will discuss, and it carries 6 marks in the exam. And polymers, it's a very small chapter, and definite questions will come from this polymers, we will discuss later. And next is, that is chemistry in everyday life. It is also very small topic, it carries 4 marks in the weightage. And here we will discuss, that is compounds, what are the that is compounds which we are using in our day to day life, we will discuss. So this is about the organic chemistry. In the that is that is inorganic chemistry. It carries, that is 28 marks in the exam. Here there are 4 chapters given in the or inorganic section, that is general principles and process of isolation of elements, and it is a small topic. Here we will discuss the minerals and ores, how the elements are extracted from these ores we will discuss. And p block elements, here in the p block elements, here we are mainly discussing here, that is 4 groups, that is group 15, 16, 17 and 18 group elements here we are discussing. And similarly for d and f block elements and coordination compounds. And weightage for maximum, here the weightage is maximum for p block elements, we will get 10 mark questions, or the up to 10 mark questions in the exam. And the next section is that is physical chemistry. It's a very interesting and very easier section of the chemistry. Here we have 5 chapters, and these 5 chapters are that is solid state solutions, electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, and surface chemistry. In the solid state, we will discuss the what are the characteristics of the solid state, and how the solid states, so how the atoms are in the solid state, and unit cell here we will discuss, and some numericals also comes from this solid state. And solutions, here we are discussing that is solute, solvent and concentration of the solute, solvent, here we will discuss. And here also this chapter is also carries the numericals. Weightage is 8 marks for the solutions. And next thing is that is electrochemistry. Here we are discussing the that is cells, that is batteries, and primary cells, secondary cells we will discuss. And weightage is 8 marks for this chapter. And next is that is chemical kinetics. Weightage is for 8 marks. And surface chemistry, here we are discussing that is colloidal solutions, here we are discussing, and weightage is 5 marks. So this is about the overall topics, that is 16 chapters which are there in the class 12 chemistry. And if you see the that is pattern, or the pattern of the question paper, we will discuss here. So the question paper pattern is, the question paper is mainly divided into, it is set for 70 marks, maximum marks is 70 marks, and it is mainly divided into 4 sections, that is part A, that is part B, and part C, and one more part is there, that is part B. So the part A is purely of 1 mark questions, and part B is 2 mark questions, and part C is 3 mark questions. And part A is comes from all the units, that here the part A questions are from all the units, and part B questions come from all the units. And in part C, that is purely of inorganic chemistry. So the questions in the part C are purely from the inorganic chemistry. So so here I have given the questions which comes from each part, and what all the questions you need to, or how much questions you need to answer. In the part A, the 10 questions were given, you need to answer all the 10 questions, and each question carry 1 mark. In the part B, 8 questions were given, you need to answer 5 questions, that is the part B is 2 mark question. And here the part B questions are from all the units. You need to remember these things, it is very helpful for you to that is score more in the examination. And the part C is that is 3 mark questions. Here 8 questions were given, and you need to answer 5 questions. 8 questions were given, and you need to answer 5 questions. And next is that is part D, that is in that part D, that is in the part D, it is again divided into part 4 and part 5. The part 4 is of 5 mark questions. Each question carry 5 marks. It is purely from physical chemistry. Here the questions come from that is physical chemistry. And questions, you will be given a 5 questions, and in among the 5 questions you need to answer 3 questions. And the part 5 is 5 mark questions. Here 5 mark questions will given, and these questions come purely from the organic chemistry, that is haloalkanes and halogens, what we have discussed now, that is organic chemistry. Here the questions comes from organic chemistry, and the 6 questions will be given, and you need to answer 4 questions. So here the that is organic chemistry, that is part D. In the part D, that is fourth part is subpart 4 is of physical chemistry, and fifth part is that is organic chemistry. This is the question paper pattern in the you will get the same questions, or whatever the discussed here, same type questions you will get, or whatever the pattern is there, same pattern you will get in the exam. And one more thing you need to remember is intermixing up the questions is not allowed. Here it means the questions here, if you see here, the part fifth, that is questions we will get from the organic chemistry, means the question should be from organic chemistry. Here we will not get the any question from, that is physical chemistry or inorganic chemistry. So this is about the overall discussion of the question paper pattern, and the what all the topics are there in the chemistry class 12. So hope you understand all these things. So you need to remember this very well. It will be very helpful to you in scoring.